दिस इज जगदानंद। आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। The Congress on Monday has demanded the resignation of Securities Exchange Board of India (SEBI) chief Madhavi Buch over the allegations of Hindenburg against her and urged the Supreme Court to hand over the investigation of the case to the Central Bureau of Investigation or Special Investigation Team (SIT). The Congress Party General Secretary Jairam Ramesh has expressed apprehension of SEBI's compromise in the Adani case and reiterated the demand that a joint parliamentary committee should be formed to fully investigate the Modani Moha Ghotala, as the case is related to a non-biological prime minister and non-biological businessman.
खड़े होना शुरू हो जाएंगे।
दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी अपने आप हो गया। भारत सरकार ने कोई विशेष जांच की तरफ ध्यान नहीं दिया था। हिंडनबर्ग ने ही एक और रिपोर्ट निकाली जिसमें सेबी चीफ माधवी बुच और उनके पति धवल बुच के सारे कारनामे सबके सामने आ गए। ऑफशोर कंपनीज में उनकी इन्वेस्टमेंट सबके सामने आ गई। ये वो कंपनीज हैं जिसमें अदानी के भाई विनोद अदानी की भी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स हैं। जब सब कुछ सामने है तो सवाल ये उठता है कि माधवी बुच को जब सेबी का चेयरमैन बनाया था, क्या भारत सरकार को ये जानकारी नहीं थी? अगर नहीं थी तो ये बहुत बड़ी विफलता है, भूल है, और अगर थी तो षड्यंत्र का हिस्सा भारत के प्रधानमंत्री खुद हैं।
सर क्योंकि सेबी ने पहले क्या क्लीन चिट दिया, अब सेबी चीफ को ही
अब आप बताइए, आप अपने घर की रक्षा के लिए एक चौकीदार रखते हैं तो क्या उस चौकीदार पे एक और चौकीदार रखेंगे? तभी तो राहुल गांधी ने कहा था उस वक्त चौकीदार चोर है। साबित हुआ या नहीं हुआ?
सर क्योंकि जब ये रिपोर्ट आई तो सभी चीफ की तरफ से, उनके हस्बैंड की तरफ से स्पष्टीकरण दिया, कैरेक्टर असैसिनेशन की बात कही उन्होंने।
कागज सबके सामने है, उसका जवाब दीजिए। क्या ये ऑफशोर कंपनीज में उनकी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स थी या नहीं थी? ये तो सबके सामने है ना, हाँ या ना का जवाब है। ये तो हम सेबी चीफ से भी कोई सवाल नहीं पूछ रहे, हम गौतम अदानी से भी कोई सवाल नहीं पूछ रहे, हम देश के प्रधानमंत्री से सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। क्या आपकी सरकार, जो कि बड़ी मुस्तैद मानती है अपने आप को, क्या उसको ये जानकारी थी या नहीं थी? ये जॉइंट पार्लियामेंट्री कमेटी से कम में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। जेपीसी होनी चाहिए, उसी से इन तमाम सवालों का जवाब मिलेगा।
Meanwhile, Capital Market Regulator SB in its first comment said on Sunday that it has duly investigated all the allegations against the Adani Group. In his statement, Jairam Ramesh said that SEBI has tried to show hyperactivity and says that it has issued 100 summons, 1,100 letters and emails and examined 300 documents containing 12,000 pages. He claimed that it must have been very tiring, but it is a distraction from the main issue because action is important, not activities. As there was no action, what to tell about this? Earlier he had urged the SEBI chairman to play its role as the manager of India's financial markets on behalf of crores of Indian citizens who believe in the fairness of India's financial markets. But he did not get any response from SEBI. He informed that on March 3, 2023, the Supreme Court had directed SEBI to complete the investigation expeditiously into allegations of stock manipulation and accounting fraud against Adani Group within 2 months. He alleged that 18 months after this order, SEBI has revealed that the crucial investigation into whether Adani violated Rule 19A relating to minimum public shareholding is incomplete. The fact is that SEBI's inability to close 2 of its 24 investigations led to a delay of more than a year in the publication of its findings. Due to this delay, the Prime Minister was able to easily participate in the entire general election without disclosing his role in promoting the illegal activities of his close friend. He said, despite the Adani Group's claims of getting a clean sheet, SEBI has reportedly issued so-called notices to several Adani Group companies in connection with these allegations. The Congress leader said that the recent revelations raise disturbing questions on the integrity and conduct of SEBI in investigating the Adani Vahas scam. He said that in view of the fear of SEBI's compromise, the Supreme Court should transfer the investigation to the CBI or SIT. He said that at least the SEBI chairman should resign to restore the purity of SEBI. Hindenburg Research have alleged in a report on Saturday that SEBI chairman Butch and her husband had stakes in the obscure foreign fund used in the alleged Adani money laundering scam. SEBI chief Butch and her husband issued a joint statement completely rejecting Hindenburg's allegations and calling it completely baseless. The Adani Group on Sunday said it has no commercial relationship with the chairman of market regulator SEBI or her husband, calling the latest allegations of US research and investment firm Hindenburg Research as malicious and selectively manipulating public information. Meanwhile, Hindenburg raised new questions on SEBI chairperson Madhavi Butch and her husband on Sunday evening. Posting on the social media platform X, Hindenburg said that the Madhavi Butch was involved in foreign funds while working in SEBI. Hindenburg has said that Madhavi's reply confirms that she had investments in Bermuda, Mauritius funds, and the money from this fund was used by Gautam Adani's brother Vinod Adani. Hindenburg has said that this fund was run by her husband's childhood friend, who was then a director in the Adani Group. Hindenburg has further said that SEBI was entrusted with the task of investigating the investment funds linked to Adani, which also included funds with Madhavi's personal investments. This is a clear case of major conflict of interest, and Madhavi Butch has claimed that she had left both the consulting companies as soon as she was appointed to SEBI in 2017. But Hindenburg claims that the shareholding of March 24 shows that Madhavi has a 99% stake in Agora Advisory India. According to Hindenburg, Madhavi had 100% stake in Agora Partners Singapore till March 16, 2022. That is till the time she was a full-time member in SEBI. The American company says that Madhavi Butch transferred her shares to her husband's name 2 weeks after becoming SEBI chairperson. Agora Advisory earned a revenue of 2.3 crore in the financial years 2022, 23 and 24, while she was the chairperson of SEBI during this period. It is important here that Butch, while being a full-time member of SEBI, did business using her husband's name from her personal email ID. Hindenburg has raised questions about what other investments or business deals the SEBI chairman may have made through her husband while in her official position. So Hindenburg asked Butch to release a full list of consulting clients and details of their engagements through Singapore and Indian consulting firms, as well as any other entity she or her husband may be involved in. On the other hand, the US firm also demanded a full, transparent and public investigation into these issues, citing Butch's promise of commitment to complete transparency. So friends, despite Adani's group's claims of getting a clean sheet, SEBI has reportedly issued so-called notices to several Adani Group companies in connection with these allegations. But the Congress has alleged that the recent revelations raise disturbing questions over SEBI's integrity and conduct in investigating the Adani mega scam. Adani Mahavagala. He said the Supreme Court should transfer the investigation to the CBI or the SIT in view of the fears of SEBI being compromised. Ramesh said that at least the SEBI chairman should resign from his post so that there will be clear transparency.